Exercise 12.3. Page 259. If the cost of 7 meters of cloth is 1,470 rupees, find the cost of 5 meters of cloth. Ekta earns 3,000 rupees in 10 days. How much will she earn in 30 days? If it has rained 276 millimeters in the last 3 days, how many centimeters of rain will fall in one full week, that is 7 days? Assume that the rain continues to fall at the same rate. Cost of 5 kilograms of wheat is 91.50 rupees. A. What will be the cost of 8 kilograms of wheat? B. What quantity of wheat can be purchased in 183 rupees? The temperature dropped 15 degrees Celsius in the last 30 days. If the rate of temperature drop remains the same, how many degrees will the temperature drop in the next 10 days? Shaina pays 15,000 rupees as rent for 3 months. How much does she has to pay for a whole year if the rent per month remains same? Cost of 4 dozen bananas is 180 rupees. How many bananas can be purchased for 90 rupees? The weight of 72 books is 9 kilograms. What is the weight of 40 such books? A truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering a distance of 594 kilometers. How much diesel will be required by the truck to cover a distance of 1,650 kilometers? Raju purchases 10 pens for 150 rupees and Manish buys 7 pens for 84 rupees. Can you say who got the pens cheaper? Anish made 42 runs and 6 overs and Anup made 63 runs in 7 overs. Who made more runs per over? What have we discussed? One. For comparing quantities of the same type, we commonly use the method of taking difference between the quantities. 2. In many situations, a more meaningful comparison between the quantities is made by using division. That is, by seeing how many times one quantity is to the other quantity. This method is known as comparison by ratio. For example, Isha's weight is 25 kilograms and her father's weight is 75 kilograms. We say that Isha's father's weight and Isha's weight are in the ratio 3:1. 3. For comparison by ratio, the two quantities must be in the same unit. If they are not, they should be expressed in the same unit before the ratio is taken. Four. The same ratio may occur in different situations. Five. Note that the ratio 3:2 is different from 2:3. Thus, the order in which quantities are taken to express their ratio is important. Six. A ratio may be treated as a fraction. Thus, the ratio 10:3 may be treated as 10/3. 7. Two ratios are equivalent if the fractions corresponding to them are equivalent. Thus, 3:2 is equivalent to 6:4 or 12:8. 8. A ratio can be expressed in its lowest form. For example, ratio 50:15 is treated as 50/15. In its lowest form, 50/15 is equal to 10/3. Hence, the lowest form of the ratio 50:15 is 10:3. 9. Four quantities are said to be in proportion if the ratio of the first and the second quantities is equal to the ratio of the third and the fourth quantities. Thus, 3, 10, 15, 50 are in proportion, since 3 upon 10 is equal to 15 upon 50. We indicate the proportion by 3:10 double colon 15:50. It is read as 3:10 as 15:50. In the above proportion, 3 and 50 are the extreme terms and 10 and 15 are the middle terms. (10) The order of terms in the proportion is important. 3, 10, 15 and 50 are in proportion, but 3, 10, 50 and 15 are not. Since 3 by 10 is not equal to 50 by 15. (11) The method in which we first find the value of one unit and then the value of the required number of units is known as the unitary method. Suppose the cost of 6 cans is ₹210. To find the cost of 4 cans, using the unitary method, we first find the cost of 1 can. It is 210 divided by 6 rupees or 35 rupees. From this, we find the price of 4 cans as 35 multiplied by 4 rupees or 140 rupees.